Warning, this video contains spoilers for this movie. So if you haven't seen this movie yet and don't want to get spoiled, I suggest not watching this video. Also, although it's a movie, it contains blood and gore. So if you can't handle blood and gore, I highly suggest not watching this video. Viewer discretion is advised. You have been warned. Do you remember a movie called Night of the Living Dead? A classic movie filled with zombies? Yeah, it was great. So great that there was a whole series. But what if I told you that there was a sequel to The Night of the Living Dead? A sequel not made by George Romero, but by Bill Hinzman? The guy who played the zombie in Night of the Living Dead? Yes, there is. It is a low-budget film called Flesheater, also known as Zombie Nosh or Revenge of the Living Zombies in some countries. It's pretty much Night of the Living Dead, but instead of it being made by George Romero, it's made by the Polonia brothers. Not really, but I'm pretty sure you get the joke. Yeah, the guy who was a zombie in Night of the Living Dead. And he is the writer, producer, and director of this film. It may be low budget, but come on! It's made by a guy who is in Night of the Living Dead. Maybe it is a great film, right? Leslie Ann Wick. Fun fact, if you include the first letter or other first, middle, and last name together, it's law. Jarvis a cuff. A cuff. That sounds like a funny name for some reason. Mark Strikula. That may be the most interesting name of those actors. It's like if Dracula and Stryker had a baby, this would be their kid. Wow, that's a very cool effect. Interesting fact. This movie was made 20 years after Night of the Living Dead, and 10 years before I existed. It's pretty much a way to celebrate the 20th anniversary of a classic film. So the film starts off with random teenagers going to a barn to spend a night in the woods on Halloween night.
You know, I'll bet these woods get pretty goddamn scary at night. Who knows what might happen to us up here?
I think those two may know, but who knows?
Remember Sammy Perkins?
Yeah.
Sam and his girlfriend came up here about a year or so ago to go parking. Nobody's ever seen him since then.
Sammy joined the army. Yeah, and his girlfriend Janie got pregnant, went to Virginia to have the baby at her aunt's.
So Sammy joins the army, and Janie had a baby and spends time with her aunts. The only question is, was the baby born before he joined the army or after he joined the army? If this happened after the army, if he makes it back alive, I think Sammy needs to bring Janie to the Maury show to make sure the baby is actually his and not another man. Because that would be real devastating for him. Like, imagine he fought many battles in war, and the pain and suffering and trauma that he had in the battlefield, only to finally be freed and come home to see his family and his new kid for the first time, only to find out that his kid isn't his?
You are not.
Only people in the battlefield can relate to this. You may have not got shot in the battlefield, but you got shot in the heart.
That's what everybody thinks, but a good source told me that they were murdered right up here.
What source? A book? Google? Wikipedia?
Old man Spence's dog came home one day with a man's hand in his mouth.
A man's hand in his mouth? What? Why is it in his mouth?
Hey, why don't you ever kiss me like that?
Well, maybe if you had tits like her, I would.
Bruh.
Go to hell.
Who cares if she is flat? She's still good looking and she's your girl and she loves you. Be proud of it. So next we see a farmer doing his job in the woods.
What the hell is this? Goddamn college kids on my property again.
Wow, looks like the farmer sounds like an old man.
What the hell is this? Some kind of joke?
Oh, it's the same text said in the beginning of the movie. And what does he find on the ground?
Ugly son of a bitch.
What did you say?
Yes, Bill Hinzman. The guy who wrote, produced, and directed this film is also the Flesheater. Just like in Night of the Living Dead. As said by the DVD cover, he lived, he died, he's back, and he's hungry.
I feel like dancing.
You know what I like in movies and TV shows? Songs played to read our thoughts and speak for the characters themselves.
Lisa, what the hell are you doing? Come on, is everybody watching? You're worse than Carrie.
Speaking of Carrie, where are Bill and Carrie anyway?
What's your hurry? We got all night.
Why are you holding back? Didn't you want to be with me?
It's not that, it's just everything's going so fast. I mean, this is our first night out, you know.
Are you saying I'm too pushy for you?
A little. It's just, I don't think I'm ready to get serious with anybody right now.
Who said anything about getting serious? I just wanted to get together with you and have some fun, you know, fool around. First time I met you at Julie's party, I wanted to be with you.
Well, maybe you don't understand what I'm trying to say, but when Julie fixed us up to go on this hayride together, I was really excited about it. I mean, you are really cute, and I haven't been out with a lot of girls. I just never had any girl treat me the way that you have.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't mean to come on so strong, but it's just that I really like you and I want you to know it, you know. So why don't you come a little closer? Come here.
I don't know who the fuck you are, man, but get out of here.
No. No. No.
Oh, shit.
Dude, you have many places to run. I think you should run now.
Bruh.
I like how he's bleeding before he got stabbed. Great job, guys. Damn, I was not expecting that. And now the reward for the worst character development of all time, Bill and Carrie. They get together, make out, and die. The circle of life.
Better go get some firewood. I ain't getting no firewood without some beer. Again.
Weak. I have been getting firewood in camp for many years, and I never had beer. Also, I bring the biggest of firewoods known to scout. I can literally bring a tree.
Did you hear that?
Hey, it's only me!
Man.
Eddie, you really are an asshole. Did you know that?
Oh, scared you, didn't I?
Yeah, well, you're a real jerk, you know, man? Why don't you just stop playing your games and give us some help here?
Oh, excuse me, boss. You see, I must have come up here with the wrong impression. I thought we were here to have fun.
Yeah, well, you call that fun?
Yeah.
Here, carry that.
Fun fact, although the characters hate him, my mom doesn't. When we first saw this movie, she said she wanted Eddie to live.
Now what?
So the farmer is a zombie now.
How long Lisa's been gone?
Take a walk. I don't know, it's been a while.
Hey guys, I think I'm gonna go check it out, see where she is, alright?
Why didn't you go with her earlier? Haven't you heard of the buddy system? Here's what happens when you don't do the buddy system. Damn it! I was hoping he would tackle him like in football. So Lisa has been bitten. I think you all know what that means.
Somebody tapped her in the woods, man. Look at her shoulder. It went right through it. Oh, shit. She's bleeding bad. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here now.
What about that farmhouse we passed?
Whatever we gotta do it quick, man. Come on, go.
Wait, what about Bill and Carrie?
What about Bill and Carrie? The tractor driver is now a zombie as well. I don't think bringing her with you is a good idea. It's best to just leave her.
What the hell? Ralph, open the door.
No!
Come on, man. Those things are right behind us.
It's too late! Go find someplace else to hide!
Oh, you bastard!
They literally told you that they were looking for Bill and Carrie! How do you know if they have been bitten? You can't even bother to ask them?
Eddie, come here, hurry up!
Finding a phone that works, the teens call the cops.
911 is your emergency or medical assistant. How can I help you?
Hello, I know this is gonna sound a little screwy to you, alright? But there were a bunch of us, and we were at Spence's farm, which is off of Route 5, and we were taking a hayride, and we were attacked.
Attack?
We were attacked by some kind of a... We were attacked by a man, some kind of a lunatic.
Monster.
Some kind of a monster.
And how did they respond?
Sir, it is Halloween.
Line went dead.
Well, they're fucked.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Overacting much? Wow. You guys suck at construction. Even a Lego builder can do a better job in blocking those doors than you. Just like that, the teens pulled every stupid decision seen in pretty much every horror movie, and they died. Except for Bob and Sally, they somehow survived. But wait a minute. This movie isn't even halfway over. This movie is an hour and a half. It's only been 35 minutes and almost all the main characters are dead. So what now, you may be asking? Is the rest of the movie just going to involve Bob and Sally?
Some crazy kid called here and said he and his friends were holed up in a tool shed and they were being attacked by some monster.
Sounds wild.
It's probably a crank because it is Halloween, but he did sound serious. We may have some kind of trouble out there.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Shouldn't Harv have backup with him? He could need it. He may be the best cop, but this is not a one-man show. So now we got some new characters. We have a family ready to go trick-or-treating. Except for a possibly older daughter who is just staying home. And would you look at that? Bill included his family in the movie. The mother is played by his wife, and the young daughter is played by, well, his daughter. Daddy's home!
Wow! You're supposed to say trick or treat.
Trick or treat, motherfucker! Here's a treat, you filthy casual! This is what cheated on me with my brother and dad! Ladies and gentlemen, it's Halloween, the zombie edition. Just like that, Bill just killed his own family. New characters that died instantly. On the bright side, at least they have more story and character development than Bill and Carrie. The real daddy is home after a long day of work. Susan. Only to get killed by his own family. Yeah, a family gets killed by the father, and the father gets killed by his own family. Could that be Bill's brother the wife had an affair with? Meanwhile, back in the barn, the Lone Ranger arrived.
Halt!
Oh no! You're getting attacked by zombies! Quick! Get in the car and have a long conversation on the radio! And don't even bother driving away! You'll be safe there! It's totally better than just running away!
Terry! God damn it, Terry! Answer the radio! These bits on the radio, I need help quick! I'm at Spencer's farm! These kids have turned into maniacs! They're trying to kill my ass!
They look like all the kids that my ex-wife made after cheating on me! Die, monsters!
Send help! I'm wounded and these kids are not human! I shot one in the chest and never phased them, but I shot two in a minute. I think they're dead.
But most importantly, they are not mine! I will open the door! Kill me! Take me, sweet death! Ah, they're ugly! Ah, I have hemorrhoids!
Harv, come in!
And that is why he needed backup! Bob and Sally made a smart decision and escape. They are the protagonists of this movie for a reason. Well, look! More new characters that are probably going to die instantly.
Hey! What the hell do you kids think you're doing here? You gotta help us! Help! We were up at the campsite, and our friends, they were all killed. Oh, wait a minute, who's after you? Our friends, they've all got killed. Wait a minute now. Is this a Halloween gag or what?
Guys, one at a time. Both of you guys speaking at the same time isn't going to help.
Oh, thanks, Cookie. It's pretty as a
Is that Fonzie's dad?
Oh, no. Holy shit! How did you get in that house? What the... Quick, save yourselves! Get out of here!
Yep, they died. Look! More new characters!
This is Mad Mike coming to you from the darkest shadows this Halloween night, reminding all you guys to grab your ghoul friends and hold them close, cause it's a full moon tonight, and who knows where the wolves are.
Why don't you get us a couple beers?
I've got another 4 in a row for you from WHNG, starting with... Starting Over.
Started with Starting Over. How creative. Also, there is more family of Bill in this movie. This time, the hunter is played by Bill's nephew.
Did you see the way they checked out her ass when she walked by?
What do you expect? They're only human.
Yeah, but they're our boyfriends.
What do you expect? They're only human.
Yeah, but they hate our family!
What do you expect? They're only human.
Yeah, but they fuck my mom!
What do you expect? They're only human.
Yeah, but they enjoy eating pineapple pizza!
What do you expect? They're only human.
Yeah, but they eat fries in an Italian restaurant!
What do you expect? They're only human.
Yeah, but they are failing their courses in college and they're losing their jobs because they feel that the world hates them and they have murdered their professors, employees, and bosses and all the students and are now on a rampage willing to kill anyone that disagree or dislike them and are willing to do that to create an apocalypse in their master plan for world domination because they believe in Satan!
What do you expect? They're only human.
Of course you couldn't tell. They haven't paid much attention to us tonight. All they've done is huddle together, talk about football, and check out other girls. I've seen you check out other guys' butts.
Oh my God!
Sounds wild.
Well, I never should have worn this costume. Everybody here is dressed sexy except me. I don't blame them for ignoring me.
That phrase would basically sum up my life, but thankfully, I only know one girl who pays attention to me all the time, up to the point where I'm the only one she sees. So, I'm good now.
Give me another one. Sure.
Come on, Andy. Don't you think you've had enough? You're drunk.
Police are on my neck and drag me across the floor.
Damn, you two need a room? Cause I know a hotel nearby that can give you a place to have a good time. They say that a famous virgin killed his girlfriend to prevent premarital sex in that hotel. Cause it's a sin. What a cane.
Nick, kinda kinky.
I rigged this room with explosives. Premarital sex is a sin. Have fun running in hell, Beth.
Nick? Nick! No! Wait! Nick, please! No!
You've got your nerve.
You're no fun anymore. I'm gonna go over here and drink with those guys.
Wow, looks like someone is a fan of Monty Python.
Oh, you're no fun anymore.
What's the matter? Can't your boyfriend handle his beer?
He flunked 2 of his exams the other day. I think he's trying to get rid of his frustrations.
Well, you know, if you have frustrations and drunk like you do, I think I could take you under my wing.
Knock it off. Save your passes for the football field on Saturday. Where's your
Don't you
date?
mean Sunday?
Oh, no, she's around somewhere.
Well, I'm sure she wouldn't appreciate you hitting on me while she's gone, would she?
She doesn't care. She loves me.
Well, it bothers me.
I can cheat and have affairs with many girls in the world, and she won't care because she loves me. Figure that one out, society.
Come on, let's dance.
Bet.
Wow! Danny fell as an asshole.
You know, my roommate didn't even want to come to this party tonight. She said all you football guys would do nothing but drink beer and rape us girls.
Yeah, well, your roommate don't know nothing.
Yeah, it's like when I went off to college. My dad said I better watch myself. You know, with all those guys around.
Yeah, well, your father don't know nothing either.
Yeah, I guess I can take care of myself. It's not like I'm loose or anything.
Yeah, well, you don't know nothing either.
I'm particular about who I go out with. I don't just date anyone, Paul.
Oh, Steve. My name's Steve.
Yeah, Steve, I meant Steve. I don't even know Paul.
Oh, yeah, right.
Wow! A barn full of cheaters and sex addicts that are horny. That barn somehow made Jada Pinkett Smith a loyal person that loves her husband.
My wife's name out your fucking mouth!
Sounds like a party.
You know, you're not gonna believe us.
We'll make them believe us. We have to. No one else has to die tonight, I promise you that. Are you okay?
Yes. No.
Yes! No! Maybe!
Okay. We're gonna make it. We've come too far to give up now.
I can't take much more of this. I really can't.
Sally, I love you.
I love you too.
Come on.
Andy, do you realize your buddy Scott is hitting on me?
Finally, someone is loyal.
Look, this is no joke. Look, you have a phone. Is there anybody's car we can borrow? Just, haven't you been listening to the news? It's all over the news.
Television. We saw.
Come on, there's people everywhere. It's not gonna be long till they're here.
I think you've seen just one too many cheesy zombie flicks, pal.
Like this one?
It is a great costume. Hello, my darling. Come dance with me and I will suck your blood.
No! I will suck yours instead! I like how she is still screaming despite being stabbed in the throat. Well, that was just lame. Even a toddler can do better than that. Where's the heart? Oh yeah, about those new characters. Did I mention that those were more new characters that are going to die instantly? Better yet, do I even need to mention that? Because I'm certain you already knew.
From Beaver County, where zombies are on the prowl, hungry for living flesh. So if a ghoul invites you to dance, just say no.
It would have been even more funnier if Mad Mike died during a broadcast.
We've just been informed that zombies have entered the building. They're at the door. They're coming in!
The next day, the cops gathered up some hunters to eliminate the zombies.
Vince, what I want you to do is go up on top of the hill over there, use the scope. Look around, you see anything, yell down to us. The rest of you now, we're going to go off to the west, break off in groups of threes, and scan this field. All right, let's go. Come on, guys.
Yeah, let's get some of this guy.
Make sure Sergeant Mitch takes his group out to check the Zupik farm and Doc Petragilo's place. I want it cleared all the way to Mans Creek.
Okay.
Base. Base. Come in, Base. Dave, who the hell left those news people through? I told you, nobody passed those roadblocks without my okay, damn it.
Oh boy, there are those reporters. You know, the ones that don't care about the situation but get in the story themselves. You know, those reporters you want to punch in the face and hope to God that they magically just get hit by a bus.
They're killing people and we're trying to get it under control.
What are these things that you call them?
Right now, I couldn't tell you precisely.
You know, you're being pretty vague about all this, Sheriff.
Well, I can't be any more precise than I've been. We just don't know right now.
Well, do you suppose this has any connection to reports we had years back about a satanic cult that was operating out here at Spencer's Farm? And as I remember, there was reports of human sacrifices and other occult occurrences.
Well, I was just a rookie on the force when all that happened, so I really couldn't answer. Although we do have somebody investigating that right now.
Do you have any idea how many you've killed so far?
I couldn't give you an exact number, but quite a few.
Now, these things, as you refer to them, my understanding may be local kids.
Look, shut that damn camera off. We don't know whether they're kids or not, and we can't put that out. Otherwise, we'll have every parent in the county down here. Now, what we need is to get the situation under control. Once we do that, I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. Now, shut that off.
Before anyone asks, no. These hunters are not another set of new characters that die instantly. They actually have a purpose, and that is to kill the zombies. And damn, they are good at their job. These are the types of guys that you don't fuck around with. They mean serious business. You tell them their job, they will deliver. And there's no challenge either. All they do is walk, say, look over there, and just shoot them. They are the biggest badasses you ever see. And they make their job the easiest in the world. They're so good that they make other zombie hunters such as Leon, Lee, and Clementine look like pussies. They make them the type of people where instead of surviving the zombie apocalypse and kicking ass, they are the ones to encounter a zombie and die instantly. Like pretty much everyone in this movie. These hunters have balls of steel. You better hope you are not a zombie, because once they find you, you're dead. Permanently. And if you're a zombie, you will survive and live because of these legends.
Watch out, look!
Was that intentional, or was that a mistake? Either way, it is funny. Somehow, in some way, Bob and Sally survive yet again. I must say, they are the greatest hiders of all time. Literally, you can play hide and seek with them, and they will always win every single time.
Listen to me, man. I think you're the one.
One? One what?
The one I want to marry.
You know what? I feel the same way too.
That's not how a marriage proposal works. You need a ring. Go to Kay's or something like that. Take her out on a date. Get on your knees, show the ring, and ask for her hand in marriage. You can't claim it.
Mitch, there's two over there. Oh no! Jesus Christ, no! No! Good shot, man. Yeah, you're pretty good at that.
Remember all the things I said about those hunters? I take it all back. They are stupid, like the only ones who are not zombies, and they are dead. They move fine, and they talk. They talk! Zombies don't talk! You can clearly see that they are regular humans, and yet you still shoot them, 'cause why the fuck not? So after the zombies and Bob and Sally got killed, the cops decided to burn the coal barn down. Not only to burn all the bodies, but to probably make some country music videos out of it. Once the fire died down, the cop went to the barn to see the bodies before finishing a country music video for his new single. Little did he know, he forgot about Bill.
Jesus Christ!
So to sum up this movie,
Everyone died. The end.
if you watch the credits, it is so funny. Like, the tractor driver is played by Tony Where Are You Madden. What? Why is that his middle name? Not only that, but you would see that the choices for characters are interesting. Farmer Dave played by David, Susan played by Susan, Heidi played by Heidi, Chris the little hobo played by Chris. Also, Chris and the father are bros apparently. Also, Steve the karate guy played by Steve, Andrew the vampire played by Andrew, Mad Mike played by Mike, and Vince played by Vincent. My god, if that isn't the most creative choices made in the film ever made, I don't know what is. It's like Bill asked his crew if they know a person of that name, told them to bring them here, give them their characters, and call it a day. Just like one of the characters from Night of the Living Dead, Judy, played by Judith. But that is pretty much this movie. He put in random people and called it a day. He made sure that the cameos are more important than the main characters, even if they were there for only 1 second with nothing valuable about them. But this was an interesting and funny film. It feels like we are indeed watching the Night of the Living Dead series, even though it isn't. The acting is funny, the effects are cool, and the plot was interesting. Sure, it is not over the top, but it is an interesting movie to enjoy. Some had mixed feelings about this movie. Peter Dendo stated that it was mostly a waste of a good barn. Well, if you went to that barn and prepared a music video for your newest single, it would be of good use. Meanwhile, Glenn Kay stated that if the filmmakers didn't care about what they were creating, why should horror fans? But obviously, Bill did care about this movie. He was in the Night of the Living Dead, for crying out loud. He is a fan of that movie. He wanted us to feel like we are watching a Night of the Living Dead film. And he did a great job. In fact, he loved his role as a zombie so much that he does it again in several other films. The experienced zombie in The Drunken Dead Guy. A zombie in It Came From Trafalgar. A zombie in his last appearance, Mimesis, Night of the Living Dead, and Romero the Zombie from Shadow, Dead Riot. Romero the Zombie? As in George Romero?